Have you ever wondered how one of the most feared generals in the Bible was defeated not by a warrior, but by a woman with a simple tent peg? Stay with me, because this story is one of the most surprising and powerful hidden stories in the Bible. For 20 long years, the people of Israel lived in fear. They were under the control of a powerful Canaanite king named Jabin. But it wasn't just the king they feared. It was his army commander, Sisera. Sisera was ruthless. He commanded 900 iron chariots, machines of war that crushed anyone who dared to resist. Villages trembled at his name. No one could stand against him. Israel felt powerless, forgotten, hopeless. But God had not forgotten them. At that time, a prophetess named Deborah led Israel. She was wise, fearless, and trusted by the people. One day, she called a man named Barak and gave him God's command. "Gather your army and go to battle. The Lord will deliver Sisera into your hands." But Barak hesitated. He said, "If you go with me, I will go. But if you don't go, I won't." Deborah agreed, but she gave him a warning. "The honor of this victory will not be yours, for the Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman." No one fully understood what that meant. The day of battle arrived. Barak gathered his troops, and they marched toward Sisera's army. But something unexpected happened. God caused confusion to sweep through Sisera's forces. The mighty chariots became useless. Fear spread like wildfire. What seemed like an unbeatable army began to collapse. And for the first time, Sisera ran. Sisera abandoned his army and fled on foot. Exhausted, desperate, and alone, he searched for safety. That's when he came across a tent belonging to a woman named Jael. Jael was the wife of Heber the Kenite, a group that was at peace with King Jabin. To Sisera, this seemed like the perfect place to hide. Jael stepped out to meet him. "Come in," she said gently. "Don't be afraid." Sisera entered, relieved. Inside, he asked for water, but Jael gave him milk instead, comforting him. He relaxed. His fear faded. Finally, he lay down and fell into a deep sleep. Before closing his eyes, he told her, "Stand at the door. If anyone asks if I'm here, say no." Jael agreed. The tent was silent. Sisera, the most feared man in Israel, lay sleeping, completely defenseless. Jael stood there watching. Then quietly, she made a decision. She reached for a hammer and a tent peg. Step by step, she moved closer. No hesitation, no fear, and in a single moment, she drove the peg through Sisera's temple, ending his life instantly. Just like that, the mighty general was gone. Not by an army, not by a king, but by a woman no one expected. Soon after, Barak arrived, searching for Sisera. Jael walked out to meet him and said, "Come, I will show you the man you're looking for." When he entered the tent, there lay Sisera, defeated. Deborah's prophecy had come true. This story reminds us of something powerful. God doesn't always use the strongest, the most famous, or the most expected. Sometimes He uses ordinary people in extraordinary ways. Jael wasn't a soldier. She wasn't a general, but she became the instrument that changed history. If this story amazed you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch more hidden Bible stories you probably never heard before. Because sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones hidden in plain sight.